Hey guys, it's today but Arch Nimbus Tech Reviews live, and you probably know this is my other camera, and that's my phone's camera being broadcast to the computer. um, and this is Gabriel Arch Nimbus Tech Reviews edits with Premiere Pro. Yes, you get this, and you heard this. The audio it's coming from my phone's shotgun mic. I have to make sure this is coming from my okay. The audio from the camera, obviously you probably hear is coming from the shotgun mic itself, and we're getting the audio from the Blue Yeti mic. I have to make sure it's not being that muffling, like it's not repeating itself. So we have a shotgun mic in beneath it. Alright, so speaking of that, let's see what we can do on these video capture. Well, I did actually turn off the video capture device on the bottoms, because if we just turn these on, it's going to be capturing our voice and it's gonna echo. We don't want that. So that's why we turn these off. So yeah. So there's our nice shotgun mic. So it's the iPhone camera is being used. You can actually see us record, and that's not gonna happen. So yeah. So watch me edit, and let's get started. It's gonna be fun. So unfortunately we can't see the webcam here because it's busy. So let me go ahead and put my iPhone the iPhone feed. So unfortunately there's not going to be the tri-def camera, so that's unfortunate because tri-def requires a non-busy webcam, so we're not going to see options used. Because unfortunately the webcam is busy, so we'll have to try the iPhone's camera. No, we're not going to try this one, but this is too big for the device. Let me see if we can pick a face cam we can use. Properties. I want to make sure if we're not using it. Unfortunately, tri-def is not working for us. And on the office, I'm gonna delete the camera now so we can do. I know it is gonna be a pain because I have to re-add the camera every time we talk in the office. So let's. But obviously we're not gonna be talking on the office. So, anyways, I'm deleting it. So, 3, 2, 1, delete, and let's go. Okay, so you're gonna see how this is working and done. So we're gonna go get the video capture device. No, let me go ahead and add my face cam in, cause and let's be added in. Of course, there's not gonna be any tri-def signal going on, and it keeps telling about our camera. Nothing recorded here, so only this. Oh, it might come up. Okay, it's only the iPhone's camera being broadcasted. And OBS has a laggy stream output. Okay, so today, let me see if I can get this to. Unfortunately, try and get my camera to stream up. Okay, there we go. So that's okay. There we go. There we freaking go. That's much better. But then we have to put the chat in, so that way I can see you guys on OBS. See how you guys are doing. Guys, I can monitor your chat, guys. And there you go. So obviously I use the Premiere software. You can use any software you can use to edit that if it's suitable. You can still edit with Movie Maker, but it's gonna be a hard time for you to get it right now because it's not supported, and that's why I don't have it installed on your Windows. So I'm gonna ask you guys what software you prefer editing on. You prefer editing. If you have ever watched our previous live stream, go ahead and watch it. It's in the link. I'll have the link in the description for you to watch it. Okay, we're streaming on 1920 by 1080p. Okay, so now we have Premiere open on our desktop, and what we're doing is just like what we were doing yesterday. I have to delete 2 videos today because obviously nobody doesn't want to see me editing with mistakes. Oh, and the other one is it has edits with mistakes, and obviously we're not doing that today. We're gonna be doing the same thing. This is already have the video files in it, so we're not gonna import the all over the same thing all over it. So we're gonna have the same thing. This is the same thing what I was editing yesterday, but all of a sudden it didn't come out good because we had some errors with some things that shouldn't be on YouTube, and that's a huge mistake. So. So that's the thing, we have to keep that in mind when you're editing videos, and the audio was in crossfaded. So that's another thing though. Let me make sure the media's not offline. Okay, I'm gonna delete all of this. I'm gonna delete all this and make a new sequence. I'm gonna delete this, and I'm gonna do on file. I'm gonna create a new sequence. It may take time just a little depending on your computer specs. I'm gonna do 1080p as usual, and I may to have any. And we have to do some 1080p video as usual, and let's see. I'm gonna delete this as well because not necessarily. Let me find that 30-second clip. I'm gonna have to import it, so let me go ahead and do that. So Control I, and I already have the files in, so I'm gonna use the same thumbnail as usual. So obviously, this is what I do for everybody's method of cutting is to find the good area to cut. So okay, so I'm gonna go on here. Okay, this is gonna be our main intro. Make sure we get it for 10 seconds because we don't want. Obviously, nobody wants intros for like 20 seconds long, or even by 30 seconds or a minute long. Nobody wants that, and it's too long for an intro. So keep the intro thing to a minimum. So although we made it for like 30 seconds, this is what the editing comes in place. We could tell us. I'm gonna go ahead and I sit down. I'm gonna cut, and delete. And this is what I do. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna do some things where I'm gonna put the text where it says Arch Nemesis tech reviews. Put your name of your channel. I'm not really sure what the presents because every time when I see presents, I'm gonna be stop using the word presents because then I always forget to put what we're presenting on the intro. So this we Arch Nemesis tech reviews, and we got and absolutely this font's garbage. Don't use any font like this. Pick a nice font. And my teacher in class told me if you're designing stuff, especially your video editing, don't use these system fonts depending on what you're looking for, because you're not gonna find what you're looking for. So I got some cool fonts with thefont.com, and some of them are not free for commercial use. You gotta keep that in mind. So I'm gonna look for some system font. Maybe this one, but that looks pretty cool. I don't know. It looks pretty weird. So script font's a bit weird for a video. So So not this one, that hack series. It looks pretty nice, but not. I don't want that. That's the font. Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews. Okay, we're gonna have to crumble with the size of it, because see, that's way too big. And see, we want to make sure this is horizontally. This is want to make sure that's horizontal. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in the middle. Middle over here. Let me get this out of the way, so I got a good idea. So I'm gonna zoom this in. And the reason why I'm redoing this is because obviously I uploaded this yesterday and I realized it was errors on the upload. Like, I don't mean it was upload successful, but then upload the way I shouldn't expect the video to be on YouTube, because remember, the world's gonna be seeing this and things like that. And let's see who is chatting. Nobody. That's embarrassing, because when people don't watch people's live streams. Okay, we got something good. Stream is selfie. This is what we're doing. Gonna be checking on your videos right now. Okay. So this is how we edit. Okay. On the office camera. Speaking of what? Yeah. Speaking of which, you can see I'm raising my hand to make sure. So let me talk to the iPhone camera for a second. It's gonna be hard. If you have any tips how Premiere Pro works, this is why we're here for the live stream. Like anything else, I know it's gonna be hard to see my face, because obviously every time I put the other webcam, it's gonna be extremely a pain to do. Let me see if I can get the other webcam in so we can do this. Hopefully it doesn't act up, and yeah, it's not gonna do it. The office is dead, so scene we need to be recreated. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so let's go back to Premiere and go and focus what we're doing. So I was looking at something, so making sure everybody's watching to see. So on the effects tab, we see that this is the current effects Premiere Pro currently has, and of course in each update, probably know in each update Premiere always has their effects. Added, either some get removed, or some get updated, or new effects get added to Premiere natively. So people don't have to worry downloading new plugins to the software. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna add the light rays and see how this goes with the text. It may not go well, but let's see how this goes. Okay, this is not gonna look right. But why do we put this on the top? Seriously, I wanna put this on. For some reason, it's gonna overlay with the video, so I don't want to see this thing out. Oh, okay, I like that. Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews. You can see how it's properly keyframed. Okay, now there's something very amazing. We need good transitions. We're gonna need to have iris box here. Not the iris box, but we don't need that. We're gonna go dissolve. We're gonna go across dissolve because it's much better for video production. All of a sudden, you need to make sure not the thing is shorter and not somebody bad purpose. Film dissolve is what we're gonna be using for the main intro, and this is what we're doing. Okay, so we use some intros like where is appropriate, so you see that is a good enough seconds, and now we can start introducing ourselves with the 30-second intro. I think we have to re-import it because unfortunately if we import without the 30-second video, it's always missing and it gets changed every time. So we're gonna get the 30-second video to see how it goes. See, I say about my channel, about myself, and you can see let's make the audio a bit clear, because you can see I'm using a lavalier microphone. It's a bit of a cheaper one. It's from Amazon. I got this for like around 16 bucks or 12 bucks on Amazon. It does record a bit great, but let me see, you could find cheaper ones on Amazon, but it may not record the same quality as a better as one that costs like 200 or 60 bucks on Amazon. But we're gonna try out the clean noisy dialogue, see how this goes, because these lavalier mics are a good candidate for noise reduction. So let's see. See how this goes. Super quiet. So okay. So there is some weird noise that we're not very used to, but so I'm gonna just lock the trunk. That's how this really goes. So we're not gonna use EQ, equalization, or let me see if we can use EQ. Okay, I'm gonna cut this out. I'm gonna cut this out because unfortunately my mom was talking, and sister was talking underneath the video. That's pretty rude. I know it's pretty rude when you have people that record and suddenly your mom and dad wants to suddenly interrupt your videos, and that's pretty good to see. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and change the audio dialogue. So let's see what's the only difference. So that's why I like the regular microphone, cause it's pretty annoying when you have people that talk in the background. So can you turn on the candles, or it's kind of annoying. So and trust me, background noise can be extreme pain on videos, especially when you have music that's copyrighted. That can be an extreme pain, because when YouTube has a policy, you have to respect copyright. And if you have people that record that have music playing on in the background, you don't make them stop. That you can get in trouble with YouTube, and that you can your video gets copyright stricken, and we don't want, and I don't want that, and we don't really want that. And this, we're using free music from ImCompetic. If you do not know what ImCompetic is, you can just you can Google it. So just go to Google and you type in ImCompetic. Also, wait, ImCompetic. You just go to ImCompetic and you can download free music. So go to this website if you need to download any royalty free music. It's what it's for. Go to the royalty free music, and this is what we've been using. If you you can download also graph paper, which is pretty funny. I know. So now it makes it convenient as technology gets better. So check out ImCompetic if you need free music for your YouTube channel and things like that. Music licenses. You can see. Creative Commons. You see, there's no. See, we can check out what the license is for before what can you do for the title. See, there's no charge. See, there's no charge for Creative Commons. It does require that you credit the music, so make sure that you do credit their song like their work. Centralized development attribution not wanted or otherwise impossible. Radio, TV at cooperative presentation. Select the title of the fella. We're looking at the Creative Commons, and this is what we're talking about. ImCompetic, it's a nice way where we can look at music, and that's the best way we can get music that are free from copyright, and you can use it on YouTube without getting caught with copyright. And same for no copyright sounds, the same thing. The same old thing. You can use it without getting copyrighted. So this will depend on the owner of this song. It doesn't depend on anything. So obviously, this is what happened when I was editing. We all of a sudden said the first thing was a stunning look, and that's what happened. We were using that at first. So we're gonna put this, and all of a sudden we're gonna use the cross dissolve to make the, if in case you don't like VR, we're gonna be using the cross dissolve. Okay, so now what I'm gonna be putting is my branding. So I'm gonna put Arch Nemes Tech Reviews in each area of the video. So this is gonna be like a little adjustment layer. So each area of the video will have this. Now, there's no charge when you're using Creative Commons songs, but we need to make sure that okay, so Arch Nemes Tech Reviews, that's how it is. Okay, there it is. Arch Nemes Tech Reviews, and we're gonna each font, or we're using some of these system fonts out that are weirdly done. So there it is. We're gonna try this one. We'll be trying put that. Okay, that's definitely gonna have to be removed. So, okay, so what we're gonna find is we have to okay, so I can't delete that because if I delete, that's gonna say it's offline. not the first thing. So we're going 153,000 skulls. That is what I do. You see, they're gonna put the part with the safety light and cross dissolve it. I'm gonna go ahead and put the thing all over. Put this up. And with the essential graphics, we're gonna need to make sure this thing is properly aligned with the font that we're using. And there we go. I think it's there we go. We've already properly aligned it. Okay, I'm going to cut this out because I'm gonna cut it out because this is how we can't really do this on a video before it goes on YouTube. This is pretty much like a quick video for me to edit. Okay, I'll do some other spicy stuff to put the music and things like that. In fact, when you go to essential sound, dialogue, clean up, noisy dialogue, just to make sure. So you can see how this goes. Oh, who's on there? Wait, who's commenting? We're editing a bike helmet. Bike Central, we are currently editing the bike helmet that I just got a long time ago, so we're just editing that. Thanks for the advice for that. Okay, so Bike Central is currently on the stream. That's good to know. And Bike Central was really asking me what are you currently editing? And we're currently editing this. I'm currently editing the bike helmet. Another thing we have to keep in mind, the lighting is a bit bad, and nobody doesn't want to see a video with horrible lighting. But luckily, I think Premiere Pro has this option that I'm pretty sure is probably it's in color correction. Let me see if we can fix that up. Obviously, you need to mess around with it. So let me only touch the face, and we're gonna go ahead. And we're gonna go ahead, and so go to max. I'm gonna go to brightness. And make myself a bit brighter, because unfortunately this can't happen when you're editing. So you need to make sure because remember, cameras, it's true, cameras need light to make sure so it knows what they're seeing. So it's very important that you have light, and that's important on editing. Okay. As you can see, communication is a key while we're streaming, and you can see what I'm doing here. I really love that YouTube, but kind of better than that Twitch Live, because you need Twitch Live. It's good, but you need to make sure that you're allowed to stream, because Twitch is only meant for games. Yes, you're only allowed to stream games on Twitch. You can't stream anything, but you can't really stream that's not anything related to video games, unless Twitch permits it. So, and as the Twitch is the restricted platform what you're allowed to stream, because since you can only watch people play games on their platform. And I have to think it's the purpose, playing game or. So I put this. I know this bright thing is not gonna look good, but it's gonna give us an idea. So probably it's gonna give us an idea. So probably. So let me go ahead and cut this out. Okay, I'm gonna have to take this out because this doesn't look anything good. So red is in contrast, looks any good. Okay, this looks nice for a video. I don't want this. Let's see if I can. I don't know. Trust me, the lighting is horrible. I'm pretty sure you guys are not gonna be seeing a video with horrible lighting. This is where most of our dislikes come because we're getting our lighting comes. Okay, so there we go. Also, what we missed out on the editing process is that we forgot the crosses off, or which creates that fade out to black when we're editing. So it's very important to have that kind of thing when you're editing. Okay. You see, I leave, and the video has to be fading out. Also, what we're gonna be doing is, let's see if he's still watching. Because, okay, that's nice. He's watching. That's kind of nice. And let's see our live stream so far. So if you're watching ArchNevis Tech Reviews, so tell this to your friends that we're still live until we're almost done editing. We have this video going on, and we're just currently one watching now. What encoder I'm currently using to edit? So I'm using OBS, of course. I know the Fortnite video was funny. By Central, thanks for telling me that. We know it's funny. I know it's kind of funny. I did edit that, and it was pretty funny. So, also my other channels are Corner Fortnite and other channels that we're currently focused on. Let's see. I will go back to Premiere. So this is how I did start YouTube a very long time ago. As to realize, so on a very young channel that had 128 subscribers, how people did get the stress to subscribe. So now we can start putting the fun stuff. We can put the music in, but usually YouTube's meant for big kids or things like that. But anyways, I'm gonna start deleting the parts that we don't need. See, that song makes the video like 10 minutes long when it's not 10 minutes long, and we don't want that. Sorry for my Tourette's, it's pretty annoying, yeah. And guys, you do not want this. So I'm gonna go to the audio transitions, and we're gonna go to crossfade and do the constant gain. Exponential fade is what we want for our video, so that when the audio transits, it's going to do this. So you're gonna see in a second. So okay, you can see. Okay, so that's not a good one. So let's do the constant power. See how this goes. Okay, so I'm gonna make the audio transit. I'm gonna do the constant power. Let's see. Exponential fade. It's pretty funny how I edit. And I'm gonna use the I won't play around with these crossfade effects, so it gives me an idea. So okay, there is a slight problem here. I still hear that I must stop recording or something, and there's somewhere around that. So I'm gonna cut this out here and delete that. Cut it out here. And okay, but we need to add the we have to go to the 3ds out and cross this off again. And go ahead and do the transition again. And see what we're going. Thanks for Center for watching. That's a pleasure. So we're gonna go ahead. The moment I sit down, we're gonna go ahead and cut this one out and make this a nice clip. And of course, when we cut things out that we don't need, it makes editing. This is how it makes videos the much power that we need. It tells the entire world. Okay. Cross this off. I'm gonna need to. We're gonna see this how it goes. Gonna see how this goes. Okay, so the problem is the music is a problem. Nobody cannot hear us. So we need to go to the essential sound and music and do the balance background, and that's gonna balance the music to make sure in collision with our voice. And you see, Premiere Pro automatically does that for us. So we don't have to mess around with any audio effects and things like that. It's automatically done in Essential Sound. No need for that. So, and there we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the outro from the first clip. And if you're really wondering, I did use my sister's phone to record, because unfortunately one reason is the day I was recording this video, it's low on battery the device, and two, my phone didn't have enough storage to record, so I did have to delete some clips. So let me see, the office is dead, so there's somebody in the office recording. So that's a problem. We're gonna go end it here. In Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews, I'm gonna go ahead and put the wonderful outro. I'm gonna go over here and watch this. Outro goes here. Text. I'm gonna put this thanks for watching. So if you like it, or if you don't, just leave it a thumbs down. If you don't, if you do, leave it a thumbs up. It gives me a lot of support if this likes the video, especially the live stream. So I am gonna put this up on YouTube. This is a more improved one, and it's gonna do much better. So let me. This is gonna. So you watch this. I'm gonna have to take the dissolve out. So why did I use that thing for? And take these. Okay, there's gotta be an effect on the text. So we're gonna see how long we've been live for. We've been live for 39 minutes, so almost like we've been live almost 1 hour. But that means we'll have to be 15 minutes to an hour for it to be an hour. So of course the crossies off, and this idea. And there we go. Let's see how this plays. Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews. You can see how this goes. We think the VR effect that comes in. You can see how these song cross fades and over. Isn't that nice to have? And there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and export it. So definitely I'm gonna do that now. It is gonna replace the other video that we had made in Premiere. Wait, let me first save it in case we lose the file, and then we go ahead and export. So stay tuned. It is gonna be on YouTube, and stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned, folks. Close that cover, right? That and 1080p sequence 1. And I'm gonna put this as scene when. We're not gonna replace it, but 001. Just in case it corrupts the file, cause we never know something's gonna happen. And there we go. So stay tuned, guys. By Senator, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining for today's show. I'm happy for you to see you there. Stay tuned for this video to come up on YouTube, as I'm doing this nice live edit, and hopefully we can get this up on YouTube. So let me stop the stream.